Welcome in, hockey fans in the Desert Southwest. I've been waiting for this matchup for the entire year. Chad Berman is with me with the University of Arizona Wildcat hockey program. Head coach, Mr. Do Everything for the program, let's put it that way. Coach, this is it. Opening night, finally. What's going through your head right now as we talk just hours before Game 1 against Arizona State?
I think, we try not to look too far ahead. So, it feels like months and months of just waiting for this night. So we're kind of at a point we just want to play hockey, honestly. We've put together as much as we can to prepare structurally. Right now, I just want these guys to have fun, get out there and do what all the preparation was for. This is the reward. So we want to get out, we want to play fast, and we want to play hockey, and obviously, hopefully, we come out top.
You've had a chance to watch everybody else so far in the conference, pretty much. And now it's your turn to put on the show. What are people going to see from the Wildcats tonight? What do you want to show?
Yeah, that makes it worse having to watch everybody. Honestly, it's like everybody's like, it's like Christmas morning, but you got to watch videos of everyone opening their toys, and you're like, yeah, but mine's coming in a month, So, from us, I think you're going to find a really competitive, hardworking group that gets along. We've been around it for a few years now. We got a lot of returners, so that helps us gel together. First and foremost, the core took a step here. They put in the work this summer, and that's a big boost. And then we added some depth and got a little grittier in areas where we thought we needed to. And so I think you're going to find a balanced roster that plays a fast game in transition, that hates to lose and loves to win, and that's the way we want to build this thing.
Your opponents tonight from Arizona State, you know them well, but they're different than they've been in the past. They look a lot better. They look a lot faster. They look a lot more disciplined. I made that comment last week, and that I don't know if I've seen an ASU team be that disciplined since the Powers era, but tell me a little bit about what you know about them.
I know it's the same, yeah. As much as UNLV tried a couple times. They clearly added a top line, another top pair D. I think the biggest thing I noticed was the attitude change. There's a bit of a culture change going on, so that's good for them, and it's good for us. We want our conference to be the best conference in the country. So, obviously we want everybody to improve, and we want to improve too, to be a part of that conversation. So, it's going to be a great challenge for us on the road to start your season, on the road with your rivals for a conference matchup. It counts now. So. We've been preparing, trying to make sure we're crossing all the T's, dotting the I's, and staying disciplined within our details. And certainly we need to be disciplined as well. And we're going to throw it all on the ice and see what happens here.
I mentioned to you and everybody else that'll listen to me several times that the growth of the ACHA programs in the Desert Southwest are phenomenal. But every year they keep taking a bigger step towards character and stability and depth, as we talked about many times. But the character right now, the guys take it very seriously. This is like a big-time program. I see you guys out here on a morning skate before a weekend. It's getting to be big time, isn't it?
Yeah, and character matters. You got to have good people to move forward. Everyone's got to be moving and rowing in the same direction. So you want good people who are there for the right reasons. That wasn't the case early the first year or two. There was other opportunities on campus, I guess. But these guys are here to play hockey and have fun, and they get a great education, and the weather's great and all that. But character matters. If you're going to build a professional team, and I mean that from a standpoint of how you carry yourselves, whether it be our team, Coach Power's team, I'm guaranteeing he's barking the same thing. That stuff matters. We're excited to see what it looks like on the ice. You kind of get these waves of you do the recruiting, you're on the phone all summer. Then you finally get to see the group together on the ice for the first practice, and now we want to see what it looks like in a game. And I don't care how much you practice, it feels different. So I'm sure the first 20 will be interesting. We'll keep it simple, play hard, and see if we can't come out on top the first 20.
All right. I asked your cohorts yesterday, the Sun Devils, about this rivalry. They all had memories. Coach Powers went and spoke to them on Tuesday to give them a little history lesson. He told me. What's your history lesson from the U of A side of things?
Did Greg mention the Whataburgers? I've been on both sides of it, right? So I inherited this program. I think it was like a 34-game losing streak that I stepped into, and then it took us 13 games. I don't even remember. I tried not to count.
Right.
Before we kind of got one under our belt. And that's rough. And now we've got a little streak of our own, so I know how they're feeling on a lot of levels right now. But I also know how we're feeling, and we want to keep building on that. These games are different. They're more important. It's not another game. This is a rivalry. This is not another game. It's not another opponent. It's not just a conference game. These games matter. These games are personal. They don't like us. We don't like them, and that's how we like it. So.
All right, Coach, anything new on the injury front? Anybody that's going to be out tonight that you thought would be in, or anybody that's taken your team by storm to this point?
Waiting on Larson to recover from off-season injury. Hoping to get him back maybe by the home opener, which would be nice. Big loss there for us. But you touched on depth. We've got great depth, and that's how we've been continuing to build this thing. And if you're like you can get to that top 10, but if you're going to have success in the tournament, you better have depth, because those first 1-2 lines, they tend to nullify each other, and it tends to be settled in the third lines 3 and 4 and your depth guys. And so it's a good opportunity for somebody to step in and take advantage of some minutes, and I have no doubt we have the guys who can step in and do that. So I'm excited for them.
All right, Coach Berman, looking forward to the first rivalry weekend of the season. There's a bunch of them that come up across the Desert Southwest between now and March. But good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Welcome back in, Desert hockey fans in the Desert Southwest. If you've been around hockey at all in the Phoenix, Tucson, anywhere this summer, you've seen this guy. I've said this before. He's everywhere. He's doing camps. He's participating in camps. Anthony Ciurrro is with me, goaltender from the University of Arizona Wildcats. And Anthony, first of all, welcome back up to the Valley of the Sun.
Thanks for having me.
So what's it like to come back up here again as the enemy again? You've done this a few times now. You know what this is like. You're back at Oceanside. You grew up not too far from here, but tell me a little bit about the rivalry between the University of Arizona and Arizona State.
Being my third year in the rivalry, I mean, it's obvious we don't like them and they don't like us. I mean, it's always a fun game to play in no matter what's going on. I mean, it's pretty easy to get up for too. So, I mean, it's kind of just, I don't know how to put it into words. I mean, we don't like them and they for sure don't like us.
So you're finally ready to get a game action, and I'm sure you've had enough practice time of seeing your teammates. It's time to see somebody else. What do you expect out of this Arizona State team tonight?
It's going to be different than last year. They got a lot better this year. So I think it's going to be a physical game, which I think we play right into it. So, I mean, I think they're going to come out physical, but I think we come out just as physical.
You know, you guys have had a chance to see the other teams in the West play, in UNLV and Grand Canyon and ASU last weekend. Now it's your turn to show it on the ice. What do you want to do? What do you want to show these guys about U of A hockey?
I mean, just how good of a team we actually are. I think a lot of people don't see us as a top 10 team because we're in Arizona. So, I mean, the biggest thing is just showing them that, I mean, we can be that top 10 team and how good we are. And, I mean, yeah, just how good we are.
Everybody wants a goaltender. Every coach goes out and looks. They look for a goaltender that can stabilize their program. You're stabilized the U of A program pretty solidly over the last 3 years. But you got a counterpart on the other end, and Bronson Moore has played pretty well for ASU. Any rivalry between you two as goaltenders?
No, not really. I mean, he's a good guy. We talk a little bit off the ice. He's just a good guy. No rivalry there.
I know you guys share another common thing. You both have a painted mask by the same guy in Will Flores. So tell me a little bit about the painted goalie mask. Will told me the backstory on yours, but you tell me what you wanted on your mask.
I just kind of gave him my ideas and just let him kind of take the reins. I wanted somewhere. I played juniors in Victoria, so right. I wanted something and then I wanted something from Arizona, and then just kind of gave him the reins after that, and I mean he did an amazing job.
All right, we're ready for game night. It's almost time. It's a Friday-Saturday night series for U of A up here at Oceanside Ice Arena. Anthony Ciurrro, good luck this weekend. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back in, hockey fans in the Desert Southwest. It's rivalry weekend, so you got to bring the captains in on rivalry weekend. And Mr. Cucinelli, Anthony Cusanelli, is with me with the University of Arizona Wildcats. We talk all the time. I was joking with you a little bit before we got started today about that, but it's different now, right? It's game night tonight. It's rivalry weekend. Tell me, first of all, what this rivalry means to you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's been a long time coming. Had a sour taste in my mouth since Nationals, so definitely excited to get going tonight. And yeah, I mean, we play lots of games throughout the year, but ASU is definitely different. Rivalry is awesome. Haven't been playing here that often, so excited to get a change of scenery, and we'll be ready for tonight. I'm excited.
All right, so you know what your team looks like. What do you know about the Sun Devils?
Yeah, I mean, another better this year. Better competition for us, which is nice, but we're more focused on ourselves, having a good start, and we'll focus on ourselves tonight, not them.
Okay, so you get out on the ice. You're on enemy territory, if you will. But what do you guys want to do? What's the game plan tonight? I know you got to get through the first 20 minutes or so to see what kind of legs you have and all that. But what's the game plan overall?
Yeah, you said it. First 20 is big for us. We're going to focus on short-term goals this year, especially in games. So we'll worry about the first period and then take it from there.
When I look at ACHA hockey, and I touched with you on this a little earlier when we did our preview a couple of weeks ago, but it just keeps getting better and better. But I think the character keeps getting better and better. So as a player, as a captain, what have you seen from the character across the ACHA?
Yeah, I mean, competition for sure is getting better. I mean, GCU, ASU, all of us are getting better. UNLV's coming up also. But yeah, I mean, a lot of good players are coming ACHA route. They see how good we're doing, how well the competition is, and it's becoming a desirable place to come play hockey for sure.
We talk about a desirable place. Tucson's not a bad place to get an education and play hockey, but you guys have always had to face the adversity of ice. Now that's over with, right? From now on, you'll have ice the rest of the way. You start on the road, a little bit of maybe team building as you go down the road. But I bet you're really looking forward to October 17th when you get to play in front of those home fans.
Yeah, I mean, ice hasn't been great so far this year in Tucson, but nothing we're not used to. We got to skate up in Phoenix, had a few ice slots here in Tucson this week, so no excuses for us. But yeah, home opener would definitely be good, but for now we're focused on this weekend and then Oklahoma trip next.
All right, final words for you. What do you have to do to get a W this weekend, or actually get a sweep this weekend? Because I'm sure you guys take it one game at a time, but it'd be nice to get 2 wins on the road.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. We're seeing a new team. We're a new team, but I think we're going to focus on one game at a time, one period at a time. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. I think we have to be physical, get shots early, get our legs going early, but we'll be ready.
All right, Mr. Cucinelli, good luck this weekend. Good luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you all weekend.